Palantir shorts are now at the strongest they've ever been. Tons of people really want Palantir to go down. We're now looking at a major Palantir crash, a $4.2 billion sell-off. This is the biggest number in the entire Palantir history. But Palantir countered with a huge bombshell. They just revealed the new product they created, and it shocked everyone. Will this be enough to sustain Palantir's growth? Or should we panic? Well, let's find out. Disclaimer. Wave after wave of extremely good news has pushed Palantir on the headlines recently. And with the third quarter earnings coming in a few weeks, the buzz around the stock has risen exponentially. Palantir's stock is on a steady rise, climbing almost 25% just this last month. But this is not the biggest news today. There's something else down the line that could make Palantir explode. And investors are feeling the excitement. As mentioned earlier, the company's next earnings announcement is happening soon. It is set for November 7th, and there could be a surprise in store. Everyone is watching closely. The recent bull run has got people talking. There's a hype around Palantir, with many expecting the stock to soar even higher. It's not just about the gains seen so far, it's about what could happen next. The gains lately could be sending a signal, and it's possibly pointing to a good third quarter for Palantir. If this is true, Palantir could rise even higher than what we've seen in the past few days. In fact, users on X have gone crazy with their speculations for what's about to happen. A post mentioned that there's also talk of more Fed rate cuts in the near future. This is very beneficial for Palantir. Pair this with a good performance from the company, then a price explosion could happen. The stock could see major growth. And here's what's crazy. Some even predict it could hit $70 or more by 2025. It feels like everything is lining up just right for Palantir. Their recent performance and the momentum behind the stock are hard to ignore. With strong earnings, continued innovation, and the potential for favorable market conditions, things are looking up for Palantir. Investors are excited, and many believe this is just the beginning. If the earnings report on November 7th delivers as expected, it could give the stock an even bigger boost. As 2024 comes to an end, Palantir might be in for a strong finish. That momentum could carry well into 2025. For those holding on to Palantir, the future seems promising. If all goes well, they could be looking at impressive gains, both in the short term and into the next year. But all this celebration could end abruptly. Palantir could still crash. They've climbed so high lately that if a sell-off happens, it could snowball into something even bigger. What's this danger to Palantir? You'll want to listen to this. The latest short interest data is out, and it's shocking. Short interest in Palantir has skyrocketed by more than 45%. This is the biggest increase in short interest percentage since the company's inception. The number of shares shorted jumped from 67 million to almost 98 million. This is such a massive spike that has caught many off guard. Nobody was ready for this. So, what happened? Essentially, as Palantir's stock rises, more and more investors are betting against it. The short float had been declining for most of the year, but now, over the past month, it has surged at the fastest pace we've seen in 2024. This shows a growing number of people think the stock is due for a pullback, and they're positioning themselves to profit if Palantir stumbles. This shift in market sentiment brings a feeling of uncertainty, and you really can't blame the doubters. While the stock has been on a solid bull run, the rise in short interest is a warning sign. Negative sentiment is creeping in, and if it gains momentum, it could drag the stock down. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There could be something even more terrifying down the road. Investors betting on Palantir's continued rise may have to brace themselves for potential volatility. If the shorts are right, Palantir could face some challenges. A pullback could happen if the company fails to meet expectations, especially with the upcoming earnings report on November 7th. If the earnings disappoint, the stock could quickly lose its recent gains. The sharp increase in short interest suggests that some investors are betting on just that, a negative reaction from the market that could lead to a sell-off. Beyond earnings, other factors could weigh down Palantir. Market conditions might shift. If there's a broader downturn in the tech sector, it could affect Palantir's stock price too. Add in the fact that the Federal Reserve's rate cuts could bring uncertainty, and the picture becomes less clear. Any hint of slowing growth or failure to meet key targets could trigger a wave of selling, especially from those who have shorted the stock. If a crash does happen, Palantir's price could drop fast. The heavy short interest could amplify the fall, leading to a sharp decline in the stock. For long-term investors, this could be a rough period. If negative sentiment wins out, Palantir could see significant losses before finding a bottom. This is a crucial moment for Palantir. While the stock's recent performance has been impressive, the rising short interest is a red flag. Investors should keep an eye on how this plays out. If the bears take control, Palantir could be in for a rough ride ahead. But Palantir isn't backing down. They're standing strong and have just dropped the biggest bombshell today. This is their answer to the doubters, and this could be more than enough to pull them up and erase all the shorts. This has got everyone excited. Britain's Ministry of Defense is using a custom-built AI program from Palantir to help with a crucial review of the nation's defense capabilities. The AI system developed by the company was chosen after they secured the government contract this past summer. And here's what's exciting. This marks the first time AI has been used by the British government to publish such a significant review. It's part of a larger push to integrate new technology into government processes. Government officials are praising the move as a step toward greater efficiency. They see it as an example of how innovation can streamline the public sector. What then does this new product do? Palantir's AI will sift through thousands of submissions from Britain's defense and other stakeholders. This includes arms manufacturers and think tanks, looking for keywords and themes to provide summaries for officials. Now imagine the things that could happen to Palantir because of this. This new contract with Britain's Ministry of Defense could be a big win for Palantir. By handling such an important project, Palantir is proving its value to the UK government. If the AI system works well, it could lead to more contracts in the future. Other UK departments might take notice and consider using Palantir's technology to improve their operations. Beyond this single contract, Palantir is positioning itself to be a key player in the European AI market. As more countries in Europe look for advanced technology to modernize their defense and public sectors, Palantir could become a go-to provider. This partnership with the UK could open doors to new clients, both in the government and private sectors. The fact that Palantir is being trusted with such a sensitive project also boosts its credibility. With a successful outcome, Palantir could secure a larger presence in Europe. This could lead to long-term growth, as more governments and industries seek its expertise in AI and data analysis. In the end, this could be a major stepping stone for Palantir in dominating the European AI market. As a user on X has shared, listing down all the potential clients of Palantir will take quite some time. After all, most of the companies today are now relying heavily on AI and the benefits it can bring. And here's proof of this. Though Palantir is a recent addition to the S&P 500, its performance has been very impressive. It ranks third in year-to-date growth, only behind Vistra Corp and Nvidia. This quick rise shows how well Palantir is positioning itself among the top companies in the market. This growth is a clear sign of Palantir's software capabilities. Its technology is proving to be versatile and scalable, able to meet the needs of various industries. From government contracts like the one with the UK Ministry of Defense to private sectors, Palantir's solutions are making an impact. The company's ability to handle complex data and provide actionable insights makes it valuable to organizations worldwide. Palantir's success in the S&P 500 also speaks to its broader potential. Its software can be applied across different sectors, proving that it's adaptable to the modern world's demands. As more companies and governments recognize the value of its technology, Palantir's reach could continue to expand. This rapid growth highlights that Palantir is on track to become a major force in the tech industry. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.